with the lateral resistance, we want to attach it around knee level. So if you're using your door frame, it'd be below the doorknob. And then we want our elevated surface set up laterally to where we've attached our band. The elevated surface can really be anything as long as it's at least a foot in height. So it can be a step stool, it can be a chair, it can be a bench like this, or more of a traditional workout bench. So my outside leg is going to be driving into the box. This is going to emphasize that adductor. And then I have the band that's going to be pulling from that point of attachment. So first I want to make sure that I'm aligned with my point of attachment, so I'm not like way up here with the band. I want it to be a relatively like 90-degree angle. So I'm going to have my inside foot lifted. I'm going to extend my arm so I'm feeling a resistance or a pull towards that point of attachment. And then exhale to drive through the heel, and then inhale to lower back down. So I'm really going to be feeling it more so in this like inner thigh and this hamstring, and then exhale, drive up, inhale, come back down. Now if you find that this is too challenging, you can bring both heels down. So I can think drive through both heels as I push up, still resisting that pull towards that point of attachment, and then inhale to lower back down. If the elevated foot position is a little too intense for you, we can also do a glute bridge variation. So I'm going to come onto the heels in both my feet, extend the band over my head, and then exhale to extend in the hips as I really focus on driving through the heels, and then inhale to lower down. And then I can also do this single leg. So I'm going to lift through this leg, drive through that outside leg, and then inhale to lower back down. If I wanted to incline my back a little bit more, so maybe having my feet elevated or being flat on my back is feeling kind of uncomfortable, I can also do a hip thrust variation. So I'm going to have my back on this elevated surface. I'm going to come to a point where I'm feeling a resistance with the band, just kind of seated here. And I'm going to put my heels driving into the floor, and then exhale to push my hips up as I keep resisting this pull, and then inhale to lower down. So exhale, drive through the heels, inhale to lower down. And I can also do more of my single leg stance. So exhale to drive, inhale to lower down. So the back elevated or hip thrust position will probably be the easiest, just based on the way that the torso is aligned. Now, if you didn't have a band set up or you didn't want to use a band set up, we can also use a dumbbell. So we're going to have our anti-rotation with a dumbbell by straightening the arm. And so now I have to maintain this position with only on one side. So this arm and then the opposite leg are going to be driving into the bench. If I want, I could add a little support by keeping this elbow down, or I can have both arms extended, but only one is going to hold a weight. And then I'm going to exhale to drive through the heel to extend, and then inhale to lower down. Exhale, drive, inhale, lower down, and then I can also have both heels drive through the heels. So I'm resisting a pull towards this direction with the weight, and inhale to lower back down. So we have several variations for the poor man's leg curl with lateral resistance. I could have just one leg as I press and drive. I could have both feet down. I can remove the bench altogether and do my glute bridge variation. I could put the bench behind my back, or I can use a dumbbell. So choose the variation that works.